3D solid primitives. All solid primitives basically have grips. They either have base or parameters, but not all of them are available on every particular primitive. They work pretty much like the 2D grips do. You can stretch, you can move, you can rotate, scale, mirror, all by right-clicking on them. Now the box, when I pick on it, it has both base grips at the corners, and it actually has parameter grips. So when I grab a hold of these base grips down here so it turns red, you can change the sizes of them. These parameter grips are triangle in shape. When you grab a hold of them, you can dynamically change things, for example. And so each one of them has one on each face and each edge, and pretty much the same is said for the wedge in the pyramid. They all have the parameter ones, they have the base grips. Over here the same thing, so they have the edge parameters, they have the corner base grips, etc. Each one has a height parameter, so I can grab a hold of that. And remember, grips, you have to pick on them. When you hover, they turn pink, and when you pick on them, they turn red, and then they're hot or active. So you have to pick on those to get them to activate. And so when you pick on a particular one, you hover over it, it turns pink, you pick with your left mouse button, it activates it, and you can then update it. So these parameters work pretty much like it does in 2D. And we also have cylinders and cones. They also have the same type of things. They have 4 different parameters for changing the radius here. You'll see they're changing the radius. They also have one for changing the height. And when we go with the sphere, we have 4 that change the radius here, and we also have one base grip in the middle, which will move it, etc. And also we have a torus, and the torus basically has a center grip of the tube. So there is a center grip there, so when I pick that allows me to move it. Remember, any center one allows me to move the object. And then I get out here, I get my parameter ones that change the radius of those, for example. And I got so I can come down and say, let's change the size of those. Not sure why it's wigging out on me here, but anyway, we have all kinds of grips. I can grab onto those and make them bigger all you want, and I find them very handy to use, grips. You can grab onto things and make them things the size you need, and it's very easy to work with. So grip editing at 3D primitives, each item has a base grip and also generally a parameter grip.